Thiru Jagathratchagan.
I thank you for giving the opportunity to speak on this Arms Amendment Bill 2019 on behalf of DMK party. I rise to oppose this Amendment Bill 2019. Indian government is crawling back to colonial mindset by confirming the rights of gun license holders one gun theory. Rights to have gun in one of the earlier freedoms outlined in USA's Bill of Rights. Without guns in the hands of the people, all the other freedoms are easily negated by the state. Since the firearms would be registered under the National Database Arms License and the Arms License ALIS, also with the owner's address by type of the firearms, its serial number, etc. Those who want to commit a crime will not and do not both purchase firearms legally and register them. Authentic evidence provided by the NCRB in its 2017 statistics detailing the occurrence of the crime is more due to unlicensed and untraceable weapon. There is no point in curtailing the rights of the license holders by the government. The strengthening the 3-to-1 gun theory by government is in no way going to address the root cause of crime spiraling due to illegal firearms. Government should concentrate more on implementing action rather than formulating the laws. Government is indirectly making India less than competitive in the global arena by limiting the quality and the unique of arms that could be manufactured within India. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sri Mala Rai.
Chairman, sir, it seeks to decrease the number of licensed firearms allowed per person and increase penalties for certain offences under the Act. It also introduced new categories of offences. There is bulleted points. Unlicensed firearms, the bill provides for punishment of holding unlicensed firearms. That is a good step, but what are the measures being taken by the government to stop the smuggling of arms and ammunition into the country? Until March 2019, the police has seized 174 illegal firearms and more than 2,000 live cartridges for various individuals in Delhi alone. Firearms at facilities. The government has to define what a firearm is. There are various sporting facilities across the country where competitive sports is practiced in the field. Will they be affected as well? What are the provisions for the same? Tracking of firearms. The bill proposed the tracking of firearms and ammunition, which is a good step. But who guards the guards? Will the privacy of people holding licensed firearms not be compromised? There has to be a holistic mechanism for the collection and protection of data. The government has still not tabled the data protection bill in Parliament. New offences. The bill prohibits using firearms in celebratory gunfire, which is a good step, but there has to be provision for banning the using of arms for other acts, like a farmer using a licensed gun to ward off animals from his crops. Demonetization. The government in 2016 has claimed that demonetization would kill terrorism. To counter, so requires holistic policies and strong action. Far-reaching and overarching legislation is required. In this context, what has the government done to curb terror? Has demonetization reduced the number of terror activities by stemming the flow of illegal cash? Has the government found out the number of attacks post the announcement of the policy? Thank you, sir.